Ladies and gentlemen, dear changemakers, we are approaching the end of those 3 fabulous days here at ChangeNOW. We wanted this place to be a place where you write a beautiful story, a beautiful impact story. And we hope you did. And if you didn't, well, no worries, you still have time, it's never too late. You've made a lot of encounters, you made a lot of connections, built on that after the summit also. And I think that you've lived and integrated many informations, many emotions, and this is what you need to nurture after the summit. So, and just one second, because there is a lot of people here on the stairs and on the sides. You can sit here in the middle, there are a lot of chairs, so go there, please. Creating always the closing session demands to be creative, and this year we wanted to try something new. We wanted to take you on a journey through music, emotions, and human dignity. Maybe if there is one word to remember of this closing, this will be the word, human dignity. And I won't do that long. We'll start right again this experience and this journey. We'll start with a first emotion that we human beings like to feel. This is joy. And so in just a few moments here, you will have the ode to joy to start this journey. But before that, let's just relive the 3 days, the best moments of those 3 days. Okay, and now, without further ado, it's a great pleasure to have the next guest here. We've been thinking of having this guest for many years here on stage at ChangeNOW, and this happens today. Please welcome Olivier Goua. Welcome on stage. Okay. So I'm putting here. Yeah. Hello, Olivier. It's a great honor to welcome you here on this stage for the closing session of ChangeNOW. When you received our invitation, you wrote on social media with a lot of humility that you don't know exactly what you did to deserve being here, but you know what you want to tell us. So two things. The first one, put like this, I look very much forward to hear what you are to tell us. And the second thing is that you deserve so much being here because you embody many of the values dear to ChangeNOW. You are, of course, an entrepreneur. You founded the leading European fintech Lendix called now October to help SMEs access funding. But you are also an entrepreneur in life, more broadly. And you are committed to a cause. You created a foundation. You made a film. You are an ambassador for the Paris Brain Institute. In short, you are someone driven to have an impact. And also, for the past 5 years, you have been fighting another battle against a rare, incurable disease, one whose outcome today is certain. And yet, you are here, radiant, sharing, continuing to move things forward. That's what I see.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this stage and this voice. Because right now, my own voice is a machine, but the words are mine. That has not changed. I am an entrepreneur. I built companies. I raised money. I hired people. I failed. I succeeded. And then, at 46, life added an unexpected chapter. ALS. Motor neuron disease. A disease that is slowly, methodically silencing the body, but not the mind. Not yet. So here I am, still building, still fighting, just differently.
But you, Olivier, when you When you introduce yourself, what do you say?
I say I am Olivier Goua. I am a husband, a father of 2 sons. I was an entrepreneur before ALS. I am still an entrepreneur after ALS. That has not changed. What has changed is the clarity. Before, I was always running, always building the next thing. I confused speed with purpose. I confused performance with meaning. Today, I introduce myself as someone who is trying to live fully, intensely, in the time that remains. And that time, nobody knows exactly how long it is. Which, by the way, is true for everyone in this room. I just happen to know it a little more concretely.
I don't know how many of you here are aware of ALS, so maybe you could tell us more about ALS, Olivier.
ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, Lou Gehrig's disease, Charcot's disease in plain French, Stephen Hawking's disease. A disease that affects the motor neurons, the nerve cells that control movement. Gradually, everything goes. Walking, speaking, swallowing, breathing. There is no treatment, no cure. The median survival is 2 to 5 years after diagnosis. I was diagnosed in December 2020, so I am what you could call a long timer, and I intend to keep that title as long as possible. What ALS does not touch, and this is essential, is the mind, the intelligence, the emotions, the love. I feel everything. I think everything. I am entirely here, in front of you, just in a body that is slowly becoming silent. And yet, and this still makes me smile, many people, when they speak to me for the first time, suddenly slow down or raise their voice, as if the body's silence had somehow reached my brain. It has not. My brain works perfectly fine. Please, speak to me normally. I am not hard of hearing. I am just hard of walking.
Well, you intend to be an old timer, but not only, you also intend and you are decided to fight ALS. Your fight will not save you, and still you're doing it and continuing this fight. And once again, you build, you launch, you create initiatives. Can you tell us more about your latest initiatives and how you maintain that fighting spirit?
Today I was informed a paper we have been working on for months will be published in the Lancet Neurology on April 17th. The Lancet, one of the most prestigious medical journals in the world. And it is about CureND for ALS, an initiative I co-founded with Paris Brain Institute, UKDRI, DZNE in Germany, and Mission Lucidity in Belgium, and which is, I think, one of the most important things I have ever put my name on. Let me explain what it is, because it matters beyond ALS. Neurodegenerative diseases, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, ALS, Huntington's, affect more than 57 million people worldwide today. By 2050, that number is projected to reach 152 million. The cost in Europe alone already exceeds 1 trillion euros per year. And yet, for most of these diseases, we still have no cure. For ALS specifically, the only globally approved treatment was approved in 1995, 30 years ago, and it prolongs life by 2 to 4 months. The problem is not the science. The problem is fragmentation. Each country has its researchers. Each institute has its cohort. Each trial runs in isolation. We are fighting a continental war with local militias. CureND changes that. It brings together 4 of the most powerful brain research institutes in Europe, in France, the UK, Germany, and Belgium. More than 2,500 researchers under one coordinated strategy. Shared patient cohorts, shared data, shared clinical trials. The same logic we applied to building companies across borders applied now to defeating disease across borders. And CureND for ALS is the first proof of concept, focused specifically on ALS. Trial-ready cohorts, early biomarkers for diagnosis, drug screening pipelines shared across institutes, adaptive clinical trials designed to move faster. Why does this matter to me personally? Because I am not going to benefit from it. I know that. But the next patient diagnosed in 2030, 2035, 2040, they might. And that is enough. That is more than enough. The fighting spirit comes from that. From knowing that something you built will outlive you. From the researchers who send me their results at midnight. From the other patients in Les Invincibles who refuse every single day to be invisible. You cannot be alone in this, and I am not alone.
That's pretty sorry, it's not easy. That's pretty impressive, what you're telling us here, as a progress and collaboration you're organizing. But I have to say, while preparing this conversation, I've been totally amazed. Every single day, I discovered a new initiative, you know? Like the Invincible Voice AI tool, for example. Can you tell us more about it?
Invincible Voice is perhaps the initiative closest to my heart. When ALS took my voice, physically, it took something I had not prepared to lose. The voice is identity, it is presence, it is connection. So, we built a solution. With QTI, a French AI research lab, we created an open-source voice tool built on the Moshi architecture. From 10 seconds of a recording I made in 2019, they reconstructed my voice. And now, when I speak, it is my voice you hear, my intonations, my rhythm, my way of posing. And I have to say, the AI even kept my terrible French accent in English. I asked them at first to correct it. They tried, and I did not recognize myself at all. So we kept it. I apologize, but apparently the accent is non-negotiable. This is not just a gadget. This is a question of dignity. And because we made it open source, it can be used by anyone, any ALS patient, anywhere in the world who wants to keep their voice. That is what technology should do: serve human dignity.
Well, I think it happens to many of us here also. Sometimes we can lose hope, lose faith in things, because we are feeling that everything is falling apart in the world we are living. You mentioned fragmentation before, but there are so many issues, so many crises. We can feel just in despair sometimes. But Hugh, where do you find your strength when everything seems to be falling apart?
I will be honest with you. I do not always find strength. There are days when the body's progression is brutal. Days when you feel the weight of what is being lost. I do not romanticize that. I refuse to pretend it is easy. But here is what I have learned. You can choose where to put your attention. Not the circumstances, those you cannot choose, but the direction of your gaze. I chose to look at what remains, the love that surrounds me, the friendships, the beauty of a conversation, the joy of my son's laugh, the absurdity of life, which I find deeply, genuinely funny, even now, especially now. On spirituality, I am not a religious man, but I have come to believe deeply in the power of presence, of being here, fully, in this moment. The present is the only thing that is certain. The past is gone. The future is a hypothesis. Now is real. And Santiago, you must agree with me on this. This conference is called ChangeNOW. Not change future, not change someday. Now. Someone understood something. And for a world that seems to be falling apart, I think the antidote is exactly that. Presence, connection, choosing to act rather than despair. Optimism is not naivety. It is a decision.
This is for you. You know, I watched your movie, Invincible Summer. Is there someone who saw it in the room here? Yeah, okay, there. Yeah. If you haven't, you can watch it definitely. Invincible Summer. I've been touched a moment because you are mentioning that you were a very good speaker before. You used to be a very good speaker, and that you were losing this and you were sad about that. I can reassure you, you are still a very good speaker. With your perspective today, how do you see the future of the world? And again, what gives you hope? What brings you joy? We just listened to joy. What brings you joy?
What gives me hope? The researchers, the people in this room, the fact that every generation faces its crises, and that most of those crises, eventually, we find a way through. Not without pain, not without loss, but through. Science gives me hope. 15 years ago, there was almost nothing for ALS. Today, the research is moving faster than at any point in history. Trials are multiplying. The tools, including AI, are accelerating everything. I may not benefit, but the next generation of patients will. What brings me joy? Small things mostly. Coffee in the morning, a good joke. My son beating me at understanding new technologies, which happens more and more often. The feeling that something I built or said or funded made a small difference somewhere. Joy does not require exceptional circumstances. It requires attention.
Maybe you know this sentence is Seneca who said that, the philosopher. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And you are one of the best dancers I know. We have many entrepreneurs in the room. And you've been an entrepreneur. What would you say to the younger entrepreneur you used to be and to the entrepreneurs here?
Slow down. Not to do less, but to be more present in what you do. I was always in a hurry, always on to the next thing. My grandmother used to say to me, "Minute papillon." Wait a moment, butterfly. I never listened. Now I understand what she meant. I would also say the relationships matter more than the results. The team matters more than the exit. The way you treat people when things are hard, when you are under pressure, when you have to make a difficult call, that is what defines you, not the valuation. And one more thing. Be useful. Not successful. Useful. Those are not the same thing. I confused them for a long time.
Wow. That's pretty much very powerful what you're saying here. And I just want to go now on another aspect, maybe on the prides and if you agree after to also answer that, the regrets. What is the greatest pride, your greatest pride today?
My greatest pride is not a company. It is not a fund, not a deal, not an exit. My greatest pride is that when life became very hard, I did not close in on myself. I opened up. I chose to give more, to share more, to build more, not for my own benefit, but for others. And perhaps, and this one surprises me, my greatest pride is the community that has formed around this fight. The patients, the researchers, the families, the caregivers, a group of people who together are changing things. I did not create that alone, but I helped light the spark.
And if you're willing to share it, I don't want to oblige or force anything. Can you share us maybe your greatest regret?
Time. I wasted a lot of time on things that did not matter. Meetings that led nowhere. Conflicts that were not worth having. Worrying about what people would think. I spent too much time building and not enough time being. I do not say this to be morbid. I say it because every person in this room still has the chance to make a different choice. I did not have a diagnosis to teach me that. You don't need one either.
Now, Olivier, let me read you a short text, and I will read it to the audience, and I'm sure this one you will recognize it and know it. From the cinema to the cemetery, there is only one step, but I am not afraid. The path I have walked has shown my loved ones that life is beautiful, truly beautiful. This is the message that will help them grow with the serenity of those who know. To learn how to live, you must learn how to die. Those are your words, Olivier. What does it actually mean in concrete terms to learn how to live and to learn how to die?
It means this. Memento mori. Remember that you will die. Not as a threat, as an invitation. An invitation to take nothing for granted. To say what matters to the people who matter. to stop postponing the important things for when you will have more time. You will not have more time. You only have now. To learn how to live concretely, it means calling the friend you have not called in 6 months. It means being present at dinner without your phone. It means doing the work that frightens you because you might fail rather than the work that is safe. It means choosing intensity over comfort. And to learn how to die, it means accepting that the outcome is certain for all of us, and that this does not change the obligation to live fully. It means making peace with what you cannot control and putting all your energy into what you can. I am not at peace with ALS. I will never thank this disease, but I am at peace with how I am responding to it. And that, I think, is what the phrase means.
There are conversations we would love to have for a very long time. And unfortunately, this is my last question to you, Olivier. If you could leave us with just one thing tonight, just one thing, we should not forget ever, what would it be?
Now is a certainty. Later is a hypothesis. Do not wait. Do not wait to give. Do not wait to build. Do not wait to love. Do not wait to act on what matters. The world has serious problems: climate, inequality, health, democracy. And those problems will not solve themselves. They need people like you, people who are here at ChangeNOW, who believe that things can be different, to stop waiting for the right moment and start acting now. Fragility is not weakness. It is the beginning of something. Use it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Olivier Goua. Yeah. And I. Well, thank you, Olivier. Well, this is really an immense honor to spend this time with you, really. From the bottom of the heart, thank you for being here with us tonight. Well, I was saying the truth when we were saying that we were going through emotions tonight, isn't it? No. This is not over. This is not over because now another way to really feel huge emotions is sometimes just to take some time, as Olivier said, just to live the grace of the moment. And now what we'll have is a journey through just to rethink and maybe live what we've felt here through 3 times of music with Opera for Peace. Opera for Peace is a non-profit. It's on a non-profit mission, and it empowers extraordinary opera talents to become role models and citizen artists, to inspire future generations and reshape the future of opera. Tonight, we welcome on stage the powerful lyrical soprano Betty Garces and the virtuoso harpist Alexander Rockstar Boldachev. Let you just take by this moment, leave the grace, and just let it flow. Maybe at the end you will be singing, dancing, just leave the moment.
Tired of getting caught up in those one-night things. What I really need is somebody who will always be there. Don't you promise me the world, all that I've already heard. This time around for me, baby. Actions speak louder than words. If you're looking for devotion, talk to me. Come with your heart in your hands. 'Cause my love is guaranteed. So baby, if you want me.
Alexander Boldachev and Betty Garces. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So you understand what we said also rock star? Yeah. And you are also, Alexander, an ambassador for UNICEF. So thank you. Very sadly, this is the end of ChangeNOW 2026. Yeah. But there are still some messages and great news also to share. So maybe I'm glad to have on stage my dear co-founder and deputy executive director of ChangeNOW, Rosemary Ducotte.
Well, that's always the saddest moment of the events. Those last minutes with all of you. As you can hear, I kind of lost my voice. I've been losing it for the last 3 days. I think this closing ceremony left me speechless now. But it was, a closing ceremony for the heart, not for the voice. These past 3 days have been absolutely incredible. And today, especially, I want to mention what I felt. I felt something I never saw before at ChangeNOW. There was so much diversity, mixity, energy. It was absolutely crazy. And it reminded me the way I described the ChangeNOW to my children when they were younger, because they couldn't understand like the world's largest event of, I just said to them, well, we are doing a big party to save the planet. Okay. And today, I really saw that big party to save the planet. People, talking everywhere, super positive energy, children. We had ministers, CEOs, entrepreneurs. We had the people from the suburbs area, young people from underprivileged areas. We had visually impaired people coming also to discover a major event where they are often not really invited. So that was the big party, and it ended as a beautiful ceremony. So thank you so much to be part of this party. Thank you so much for your energy over the past 3 days.
So sadly, this is the end, but we can find comfort also because we have news for next year already. Next year, it will be the 10th ChangeNOW, 10 years of ChangeNOW. So this will be a very special edition for all of us in the team, for all the old-timers, and for all the participants. And so we are really glad to already unveil the dates of ChangeNOW 2027. This will be from the 26th to the 28th of April 2027. So put you in your agenda. We're really expecting to have you with us next year.
Back here. So for those who really did the 3 days, you may remember what I said at the opening ceremony. I don't know how many of you remember that, but I said that last year, 75% of the participants who left ChangeNOW felt empowered to act. You were less than 50% before you entered the summit. So I hope that you will be more than 75%. That was already huge. I hope that you really will leave this place feeling empowered to act with new ideas, new connections. This is just a starting point. We want you to, the people you met, really continue the conversations, please, because this is the way we can change things. through collaboration. So, for us to measure if we really beat our record, we have a satisfaction survey. So you have it on your visitor guide. We will send it also per email. Please answer. It helps us a lot to know what you thought about the summit, what you thought. So say good things also. It will help. It will be a great support for the team, but also, yeah, what we can improve and how you live after these 3 days. Thank you very much for your understanding. And also, there is something new that we are launching this year. To continue the conversations, to continue the collaboration, we have built a partnership with a social network called Inspired Social. And within that social network, we created a dedicated social network for ChangeNOW called ChangeNOW Connect. On this platform, the pitchers, the exhibitors, will continue to post news, updates, so you can continue to follow them. And we will even do, thanks to the partnership with Inspire, a big contest. There will be a voting contest for the pitchers who were here, and also more solutions can apply to be part of the contest. And the winner will win 20,000 euros. So please vote, do support them. That will be really a great help for the winner.
And now, I think we need also to give some thanks to people.
Exactly. Yeah. Now that's the time. Really, I want you to feel how much work also it is, how many people are behind ChangeNOW. It's a big human adventure. So first, I want to thank all our partners in this context that is very troubled, very difficult. They stayed with us. So big thank you to all our official partners, supporting partners, ecosystem partners, investors partners, media partners, event partners. Dozens of partners are here behind to support the mission we are having. I would like also to say a big thank you to all the speakers, the exhibitors, the pitchers who came to show what they are doing, and thank them also for all the work that they are doing year long. Big thank you to our more than 500 volunteers. Yeah, even to me, that's crazy. That number, even I don't understand how is it possible that we need 500 volunteers, and actually we could have more help, but the team would be really thankful as well. So a big thank you to all the volunteers. Without them, without this time they spend for ChangeNOW, this could not just happen. This could just not happen. So yeah, thank you to all of you who are here. And you can recognize them with the yellow badge. So if you see some volunteers, say thank you. Now to all of you who made the journey here, from France, from abroad, from across the world, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your commitment. Thank you so much for your energy. And yeah, we hope to see you really next year with the same motivation, because the world needs it right now, more than ever. And last but not least, of course, to our incredible, amazing, best team we could have ever dreamed of when we launched ChangeNOW. A big thank you. Guys, you are amazing. This is a 1-year project. As you can imagine, this year was also very complicated. It was not an easy road due to the context, but it was such a beautiful summit. So you can be so proud of what we did. And before they come on stage, I just would like to, I will list the teams we have, because that you see what is behind all of this. It's not just an event, it's a year-long work of connections, of relationships. So big thank you to the editorial and speakers team, to the exhibitors and pitchers team. Big thank you to the ecosystem team, building the relationships with the NGOs, the academics, the corporate relations team. A round of applause. That is, I think that for them, that was a really tough year because we know how much uncertainty there is for the economy. So thanks a lot. To the investors team. Investors are playing a crucial role. Finance is driving the society, so we need them more than ever. To the institutional teams, we had more than 40 international delegations this year from the 6 continents. To the communication team, of course, to put lights on all this, to bring you here. To the production team, for all the logistics there is behind. So that's our internal team. It's also our partners and agency, MoMA, our graphists. Yeah. I'd like also to mention Janina, who did this amazing designs of the poster, of the stage. Epaton, who did a beautiful work with us to create eco-produced scenographies. To the team that built all the strategic programs. Some of you may have not seen those programs, but there were specific programs for the African continent, for investors, for women, for sports, for underserved areas, for suburbs, art. So we had bilateral meetings, working groups. I mean, this year we had so many different formats. So big thank you. Film for Change, of course. We had movie screenings, film screenings at night. So cities program, well, kids program. Actually, go on the website, see all the programs. And all the freelancers behind those programs. To our IT team, because also, managing such a rich editorial program requires a lot of IT coordination, and we have 2 magicians in our team to do that. So thank you so much, guys. Of course, all the administrative support, HR team, you do an amazing job so that we have all the great energy and really comes also from all the support team behind. And we also have an association, ChangeNOW Communities, that supports arts, education, youth. So thanks also for all those who work for the association. So now, guys, please come on stage, and please a big round of applause for all those teams.
And be careful to the harp. Again, with the
Yeah.
harp. Hey, yeah. And so, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I hope you enjoyed this closing session. And we just tell you, see you next year.
so easy to say.